Hello, sports fans everywhere. This is me, Kaleb Hurley, and my co-partner, Brock Widder, once again to debate a hotly debated topic about basketball. We are excited and ready to go, as this time we will be debating who is better, Kobe Bryant, also known as the Snake, or Michael the GOAT Jordan. This will be part 2 in a 2-part series debating basketball topics. Brock, I must ask, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
That's good. I'm glad you're ready to debate and ready to go. First off, we got to talk about some stats here because everyone loves stats. You know what, Brock? Kobe Bryant has scored over 1,000 points more in his NBA career than Michael Jordan has.
I think that is irrelevant because Kobe Bryant played 5 more seasons than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan took a break in the prime of his career and was only a little bit behind Kobe, who played way longer.
You really got to bring that up, Brock. That means Kobe Bryant is that much better because he spent 5 more years in the NBA, with his body being pounded and destroyed each and every year.
From the start of their career, their rookie season, to the end, they played almost the same number of years. I think there's about one difference. But Michael Jordan took a break in the prime of his career. Not the bad years, not the infant years, but the prime years of his career.
Okay, well, points, whatever. How about rebounds? Kobe has more rebounds, more assists, and everything else you could think of more than Michael Jordan within his career.
This is the NBA. It's all about scoring. Can you tell me who was the assist leader from last year? No, I don't think you can.
I think Brock's got me on this one. But anyhow, I still would highly debate that Kobe Bryant he's got to be better than Michael Jordan. Got to be. First off, he played 5 more seasons. That's incredible. To play 20 seasons in the NBA while your body is being pounded and destroyed is absolutely incredible. Now, we'll talk about championships for a second. What do you think about championships, Brock?
Championships mean everything in every aspect of every sport.
So you're telling me just because a player doesn't get as many championships as another player, he's not as good as him?
For the most part.
Oh, Brock, you're killing me. Anyhow, you see, Kobe Bryant, he has 5 NBA championships.
Well, Michael Jordan, he has 6 and played less seasons. So, based on percentages, he's doing a lot better there.
Crickets. Anyhow, Kobe Bryant still got 5 championships. That's pretty impressive. I will give it Michael Jordan 6 championships. That's pretty noteworthy as well. Playoffs. We're talking about playoffs. Kobe Bryant appeared in the playoffs 15 times. That is insane. Got anything to say about that, Brock?
He didn't get the job done 10 of those times.
That's still a good percentage. Anyhow, All-Star games, we got to talk about some All-Star games here. All-Star games, they used to mean everything. Nowadays, they really don't mean much because people, they just mess around. They don't play defense. They're allowed to dunk all over the place. But what about playoffs and All-Star games? Kobe Bryant was in the All-Star game 18 times out of his 20 years in the NBA. That is astounding.
That is pretty impressive. It proves that he didn't get hurt most of the time, and he played the whole season. He was an all-star caliber player. He's a good player. What else you got to say?
What else you got to say? You're the one debating that Michael Jordan is better.
He is a better all-around player. Kobe might be the greatest scorer of all time, but just check out the all-around stats. Jordan beats him in points per game, rebounds, assists, steals. He won the Defensive Player of the Year more times.
That's good. That's okay, but let me remind you, Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan both have 9 all-defensive all-star teams. They were both on the all-defensive first team in the NBA 9 times.
These are 2 different eras of basketball. Michael Jordan played in an era where defense actually mattered, and Kobe did not. Defense is not prevalent today at all.
So you're saying that because the defense Kobe played, he shouldn't have got 9 of what he got if he were playing in Michael Jordan's era?
I'm telling you that if he played in his era, his defense would not be good enough to make an All-NBA third team.
I'm suffering a heart attack right now. Oh, my word. How blasphemous for him to say something like that. Oh, man. That heart-wrenching to me right now. But anyhow, I will give it to Michael Jordan. He does have 10 scoring leader championships. That's impressive, Brock.
How many does Kobe have?
Well, he has 2, but we're not going to get on that topic right now. Let's just keep on moving. Brock, I got to ask you, what do you think of the NBA today compared to when it used to be? What's the difference? Why do people talk about that so much?
Because it's soft.
Soft? What do you mean soft? It's not soft.
Players are protected. The refs don't let them play. It's all called hands-off ball now.
Hands-off ball? I mean, I'm sure people still get injured and stuff, though, right?
Yeah, freak stuff happens.
Brock, I don't know. How does anyone win against you, Brock? I don't understand.
People take nights off. You watch LeBron, he took nights off all the time.
Are you saying Jordan never took a night off?
I'm not saying he never took a night off, but I highly doubt leading up to the playoffs, him and all 5 of his starters sat against the Spurs.
That is true, Brock. Yeah, LeBron James. You know what? That's why we're not talking about LeBron James, because we really don't want to. He's a great player and all, and we understand that. But when it comes down to the basics, we don't think he's as good as Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. So that's why we have discarded of LeBron James in this debate.
Nah, he got the axe in this conversation. He's out.
He out. Anyhow, now, Brock, I have to ask, not including LeBron James, Michael Jordan, or Kobe Bryant, who would you say is the greatest besides them?
Besides them?
Besides them.
Probably like Magic Johnson. He played in the era of tough ball.
Tough ball. I get it. Now, I don't know about you, but Bill Russell. Do you know how many championships Bill Russell had?
I believe he has 10 total, but some of them were as a coach, so don't forget about that.
So he almost has more championships than you can count on your fingers. Now that's impressive.
He played on the greatest team in sports history.
Yes, I would have to agree, but still, great big man. Now, I have to ask you this. There's a family right now called the Ball family. I must ask, their dad, LeVar, he's very outspoken. What do you have to say about that family and how they're producing in the NBA?
I think the family has tremendous talent. They are very capable, but their dad just puts them in a rough situation. He has put a target on his son Lonzo Ball's back, and he might be a good player, maybe even a great player in the NBA but with that target on his back, it really puts him under the microscope and belittles him almost.
You know, Brock, I couldn't agree more. Lonzo Ball is totally targeted by so many good players because they don't like what his dad is doing. And that's not Lonzo's fault. Now we know that LiAngelo and LaMelo went to Lithuania to play ball. I gotta ask, what do you think about that decision? Is it good for them, bad for them? Will they ball out there? Are they gonna lose it?
Well, first of all, it wasn't their decision. Their father, LeVar Ball, sent them there without pretty much any suggestion at all. I do not think they will play well there. I think they would benefit much more by playing in the United States and getting an education and learning more basketball in collegiate America.
I understand that completely, Brock. And you're right, their dad did send them there, putting a lot of pressure on them. Now, we got to talk about this. This is something that I've been flared about lately. But what do you think about LeBron James going to the Lakers? Do you think that's a possibility? Will that happen?
I don't think it should happen. I don't think that it will happen. But LeBron, he's a different breed. He's not the traditional play my hometown type of player. He goes where he wants, does what he wants. So I don't know. They would be a tremendous force with him, very young, people growing, but as you can see when he moves around, he doesn't always have team chemistry wherever he goes.
I respect that answer completely. I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you so much for joining Kaleb Hurley and Brock Widder on Michael Jordan versus Kobe Bryant, Part 2 podcast series, as well as some other debates and factual information about the sport of basketball. We would love to have you again, and we hope that you continue to listen to our podcast. Thank you very much.
Adios.